As an unemployed 23-year-old, I spent over 10K in January, and maybe you should too. I'm personally quite nosy, and I really like watching those finance and spending videos, but I think it makes me feel less alone, and it also takes away a little bit from the stigma around money. One of my own goals for this year was to become more financially literate, and I'm hoping that being transparent about my own spendings can help you as well. So let's break it down. Let's start with the essentials. For rent, I spent $847.50. For groceries, I spent $436.68. For transport, $104.30. For hydro, it was $73.41. Now the non-essentials. For shopping, I spent $705.60. We didn't eat out at all last month, so that was a zero. For subscriptions, I spent $14.68. For investing, I spent $1,308. You're probably thinking, this doesn't add up to 10K. Well, here's the kicker. Drumroll, please. I spent $7,958.75 to pay off my student loans. That was the entirety of my student debt, and I am completely debt free. This video isn't to make you feel bad about your spending or that you still have student loans. I just know that we've all been stressed about our own finances at some point in our lives, and because it's so emotionally tied to us, it can affect our mood and our mental health. I was so ignorant about my own finances for the longest time. I just chose to ignore it and forget about it and never even try to understand where my money was going. And I think it was about the shame and the inadequacy I felt revolving money. Like, conversations and topics surrounding money would often make me feel uncomfortable. That's literally what I did with my student debt. I just put it on the back burner, chose to be ignorant about it, and tried to forget about it. It wasn't until last December that I realized and started to check my student debt and saw how much the interest rate was and how much it had increased over time. So I just thought, why not pay in full? Because I did have the money at the time, and I realized that that's not a possible option for a lot of people depending on your financial situation and what you studied or where you studied. What I did that really helped me was, in Canada, you can pay off the interest portion in full, and then you would only have a set amount of money you have to pay off. And if you want more information on that, I can definitely make a full video because I have never seen anyone talk about this. I just sort of did my own research and it worked out. I hope this video made you feel a little bit better about your own financial state. And if you want the budget planner I use, Common Finance, and I'll send you the link to the free Notion template. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.